What is up, people? This is the Oracle. We are back online for a Rivals of Ixalan draft. First of all, I'd like to apologize. I thought I would be able to upload another draft on the YouTube channel a little bit earlier, but I ended up being short on time. In general, you should know that I'm streaming a lot. I also have a little bit less time, so I don't think I'll be able to upload more than one draft a week on YouTube. But if you'd like to see more content, you can always head to my Twitch page and either see me drafting live or see my VODs, so feel free to do that. This pack has some pretty good green card: Forerunner, Hunt the Weak, Huatli. I'm actually gonna pick Huatli because I haven't played with the card yet and I kinda want to try it out. I could see Forerunner of Heralds being better. It's a very good card, but yeah, again, I haven't got a chance to play with the Planeswalker. I don't think it's insane. It's probably one of these fairly weak Planeswalker, but even the weakest Planeswalker are still pretty good in limited most of the time. And again, I haven't played with the card yet, kind of want to try it out. But I could easily see Forerunner being a better pick. I was at GP London this weekend. I ended up 10-5, and during my second draft of day 2, I think I was 9-3. I got past a 5th pick Huatli, and I did not pick it, and I think it was right. And I don't think the card is great, basically, and I don't really like white green. But you know, this is just a fun draft, so we'll try to see and have fun. This pack is not very exciting. There's kind of nothing I want to pick. I think I'll go with Strength of the pack, which is kind of powerful, and it's a card that wants you to have a lot of creatures on the battlefield, which is kind of the same with Huatli. So we'll try to build a deck that does that, maybe. Alright, I think the best card in this pack is Mon of Craving, then Kitesail Corsair. These are pretty good. There's a couple of decent green cards: Hardy Veteran, Hatchling. Scam Archer is pretty good in white green. I mean, pretty good white card. It's not especially good in white green. I feel like Hardy Veteran is gonna be better than Hatchling most of the time, unless you have a lot of dinosaurs, which there is no reason for that to happen right now. Now, Sky Marcher might be the better option. I think I'll go with Sky Marcher. And yeah, we'll try to build a sweet white-green deck. Here it's probably Sky Marcher Aspirant over Exultant Sky Marcher. Both are quite good, but I think this one is slightly better. Getting City's Blessing is not that hard, and the body is really solid, even if you never get the blessing, so it's quite nice. Another Strength of the pack. I'm gonna peek it. I don't think the card is particularly strong, but I feel like we're gonna try to have a very fun deck with, again, the game plan of just flooding the board with creatures and having 2 Strength of the pack and a Huatli in the back. In my experience, this is probably not tier 1 strategy, but I think it's gonna be pretty fun. And it's a bit different from a lot of things I've been doing, you know. Most of you, if you have played this set a decent amount, you probably played a Vampire deck, a Merfolk deck, a Red-Green Dino deck, and whatnot. And sometimes when you get to play something a little bit different, it's also funny, I think. So this is kind of what we're trying to do here. We might play Snubhorn Sentry. Not a big fan, but this could happen. That's kind of a late Netzahal. As much as I don't really like Huatli, Strength of the pack and all, I think Netzahal actually pretty good card. So I'm surprised. I don't think it's gonna happen though. Jadebearer, probably not gonna happen either. Naturalize is, yeah, it's sideboard. I think we pick Netzahal. There's a small chance we end up playing that. Alright, Everdown Champion is actually not that great, but since we don't have a tribal identity with this white green deck, it's not a big deal that it's a human. And it's actually pretty good at stalling the board, which is nice with Huatli and blocking, and also pretty nice if you make it bigger with strength. So this is actually probably the perfect deck for Everdown Champion, which is in general I think a little bit underwhelming despite having a fairly powerful ability. Alright, don't mind Moment of Triumph. Solid trick. Hardy Veteran Wheeling is amazing. Very good 2-drop. Alright, I think this deck is going to be a lot of fun. Again, I don't think we're drafting a tier 1 deck. This is not the draft I would be... the cards I would be drafting if I was playing, you know, in an important event, PTQ, GP, whatever. But sometimes it's also really nice, I feel like, to kind of take another direction and not do the obvious things. Looks like Jungleborn Pioneer. Good 3-drop in general, and especially nice alongside Huatli and Strength of the Pack, so I like that. Legion Conquistador is also nice. Kinda does the same thing, you know, flooding the board with creature, which is nice with these, but this is better on its own. We'll pick that over Conquistador. Pack is not so good overall. I guess Forerunner of the Empire is quite good. Card that impressed me at this moment. I do like Zealot, but yeah, let's go with Pioneer. Given our colors, what we're doing. Probably gonna pick a 2-drop here, Martyr of Dusk. I like the card in general. It's also good with the plan of flooding the board and having solid things on the battlefield and making sure we have creatures around. So yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Volna's Hunger is very powerful. Getting the City's Blessing is not that hard, and if you get it, the effect is really strong. I've been liking that card a lot. A lot more than I anticipated, because most edict effects, so target player, sacrifice a creature, in limited are not so good, but getting the blessing is again not so hard, and the upside is so huge that card has been pretty good. And in a pinch you can always, you know, just use it early to kill, I don't know, maybe a hardy veteran, who knows, and it's fine. Alright, Pass of Metal is interesting. I don't think it's great though, seems very difficult to flip. You need to attack with 2 creatures that have first strike, double strike, vigilance, or haste, I guess. Reckless Rage, good reroll. Shake is nice, Death Beater is nice. We're just gonna pick Hardy Veteran, I think. I'm not a big fan of Squire's Devotion. There's a lot more reroll in the set, so you get 2 for 1 easily. This card would have been very good in triple Ixalan. Like, Mark of the Vampire was solid, and this is obviously better than Mark of the Vampire. Now, with all the reroll that there is in Rivals, I think the card is fine. You will play it at this amount of time, but I'd rather not, unless I have to. Looks like Baffling End. We have no reroll as of now, so pretty good. Scam Archer would be good, but yeah. We'll pick the reroll. Luminous Bones, same reasoning here. Can definitely use some reroll. Second one, okay, sweet. Sure. Well, that got quite a bit better since we picked 3 very good reroll. Everdown Champion, again, is not a card I like a lot, but I think it's gonna be really solid in a deck with Huatli and 2 Strength as a pack, so I absolutely don't mind that. I know we have a lot of double white, so we're already kind of committed to a heavy white mana base, because sometimes the problem with this card is also that, you know, double white is kind of annoying mana base wise. I'm not sure we'll play Dreadmouth. The card is actually pretty good, but the question is, will we have 2 strength? I think it's actually better than strength if you ask me, but we're kind of you know, the idea of having fun and playing that, so, and I don't think we can play many more 6, so I think I'll pass on that. Snubhorn Sentry could be good here actually, or Aggressive Urge is just solid. Maybe we can play the sentries, they kinda get better in multiples. I've heard that there's a sentry deck where you just draft a bunch of sentry, and the more sentry you have, the more things you can put on the battlefield early, and then, you know, get the blessing. I don't really know about that. I feel like this card could be fine, though. We'll see. Not a huge fan. Actually, I haven't played with the card yet, I think, in my deck. It's not the type of card I like. But maybe. Okay, we got an Urge anyway, so no reason to feel bad about picking the sentry. Thrillback, hopefully we'll get better 3-drop, but it is playable. Late Raptor, card is quite good. Yeah, well, I don't know about the sentries. If we get better things, I'll play the better things, but might jam them. Might play these. Now we just want a ton of creature, basically. Like, we have space for 6 or 7 other spells, and we pretty much want these 6 or 7 other spells to be creatures. Alright, Paladin of the Bloodstain is really nice with Strength of the Pack. I don't think we pick it over Snapping Sailback though, which is, you know, good. That's always been good. Meld is nice, but we're not in this color, obviously. Yeah, we'll pick Sailback. Be really thrilled to get Paladin though. In this deck it looks awesome. Really nice one to play with Strength. Don't mind Duskborn Sky Marcher. I'm usually not so high on that one, but since this deck wants cheap creature and the card is quite good with Strength, I think I actually like it. Boon is... we have 2 Merfolk, Boon is probably not amazing. I guess I'm not thrilled about Sky Marcher, I think it's slightly better than Sentry. Maybe I'm wrong. Mavren fine. Well, I guess Sky Marcher got a lot better since we pick... if we pick Mavren fine here. We don't have a ton of vampires, but a couple of vampires. Don't forget that this can, you know, trigger itself. So even if you have literal no other vampire, it's still kind of threatening. And there's not much in this pack, I guess. Terran Knight we might play, though we don't have a lot of dinosaurs, but yeah, not a ton going on. Legion Conquistador, I think it's probably a little bit too late to do that. Crash is fine. Bellowing Aegis seems like a weaker version of Strength. Here, don't like Imperial Lancer. Yeah, and we have so many 3-drop that even if we get 2 more Conquistador, it could be a bit clunky having too many 3s. I guess it's gonna be Crash, but I'm not thrilled about that. Oh my god, Hammerskull. I guess we pick Hammerskull. We need 2-drop more than 3-drop, but Hammerskull is a bit too good to pass over Keeper. I think Priest is great here. Yeah, we'll pick Hammerskull. I don't think we have any Explore creature. I don't see Walker being great. Maybe this is gonna happen. I don't think so though. Okay, Terrada Knight's fine. We have like, I guess we have 2 dinosaurs. That's really not a lot. Still probably gonna play it. Don't think we'll play 2 Crash. Could use a Slash of Talents in some matchups. This Ixalan booster has been pretty bad for us overall. Really unexciting. I think we might play these sentries. "26 cards though. I don't know, this deck is probably not very good, but again, this was kind of the idea. I mean, the idea was not to build a bad deck, but was to build something a little bit different than the classics. I want to play all my creatures and double strength. think we've got Crash and Urge, and we're really gonna rely on Strength as our cantrip. I mean, not cantrip, way to get damage through and boost our creatures. Alright, I'm gonna say it won last time. I don't think this deck is great, I don't think it's tier 1, but I think it's funny. And it's something I haven't drafted yet, so I'm still pretty happy with the result, even though I have doubts about the efficiency, but I guess we'll get to find out. Yeah, I could see this deck going 3-0, I could see it losing because it's not great. We're gonna play a 9/7 mana base. And yeah, that's gonna be that. So, kind of a weirder archetype. Nothing tier 1, nothing usual, at least for me. I don't tend to draft these decks, but I think it's pretty funny. And this is an intermediate league anyway, because I already have an ongoing draft in the competitive league, which is single elimination, and I don't have the time to finish the other draft and, you know, record another one in competitive, so this is why we're playing intermediate right now. So even if we get destroyed round 1, we'll get to play some more games and try to have fun. So that's the deck. I hope you enjoyed the draft. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you for round 1.